Hi, in this video I'm gonna show you how to verify whether your iPhone 17 Pro Max is real or fake. First, I'm gonna show you the visuals. Don't mind the cameras here because they have just stickers on them, so don't mind them. They have like protective stickers in my case, but I have the original one but directly from Apple, and this is glass here. When you slide, you'll feel the Apple logo under your finger. And also, if the phone unibody is made of aluminum, so it is worth, for example, putting your phone in some cold environment and see if it's cold to the touch, because if it's made from plastic, it may really imitate that aluminum with plastic. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, that happens, and it will not be cold to the touch. But now let's talk about some things that we can check in the system, because they are actually more easier to verify. And now remember, if just like one or two things go wrong, there's a chance your phone is fake, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's fake at 100%, because of course, like, you're not an expert, so you don't need to know whether two things that you verified from 8 that I'm gonna show you, whether they make your iPhone fake. But if there's multiple ones that are suspicious, then it's worth trying to get your iPhone to like an Apple store and asking them, or just going to Apple store and confirming with a different iPhone that there is available. See if like there are differences. And now the first part to see is the IMEI number. We can go to settings, we can go to general and go to about, then scroll down until you find available SIMs, and you'll have IMEI and IMEI 2. Now I have a box right here, the original box from iPhone, and I need to verify whether IMEI is the same as here and whether IMEI 2 is the same as here. But remember, it doesn't necessarily, if they are the same, it doesn't necessarily mean your iPhone is real, because they may have taken the real box from a real iPhone, put the fake iPhone in, and replaced the IMEI number on your iPhone, on your fake phone, even though the like IMEI is a unique number. They still can replace it. If they do it in a factory somewhere in a weird place, then yeah, they can. So now let's go to some other things. In our IMEI, let's copy either of our IMEI numbers. Then let's go to IMEI, IMEI.info, and find the website. Now I'm gonna enter my IMEI number here. You can see there's a problem because I need to delete those spaces here, so I'm gonna delete the space here and there, and then I'm gonna add last two digits. So the last two digits are 48 in my case. Let's check the IMEI. Okay, and now as we can see, it displays the correct iPhone 17 Pro Max. This is what I have. Hold on a second. Okay, you can see we have the iPhone here. It says it's released on 09/2025. It is correct. The operating system is iOS 26 or newer, and all the stuff is correct. But as I said, they might have replaced the IMEI on the phone. So let's see other things. It is worth creating a fake Apple account, because I wouldn't recommend signing in with your own Apple account onto a phone that you think may be fake, because that may make your Apple account exposed somewhere. So what I would recommend is going to account.apple.com, then clicking here at the arrow, create your Apple account, and actually creating a fake account with like fake details. Of course, your email has to be real, and your phone number has to be real. But besides that, just create it like that on the official Apple website to make sure. And then go to settings. Go to the very top. You can see I'm already signed in, but you should at the very top click on sign in to Apple account, and then sign in. You may need to verify with an SMS code sent to your phone number. And then if you are able to log in to an account created on official Apple website, then it's great. But if you're not, then of course maybe there's just a problem with logging in, but it's a suspicious sign, especially if you go here and instead of Apple account there is Google account. That's really, really suspicious. Now another thing is general on your phone, about, we were there already. Make sure that the model name here is correct, because if it's incorrect, then it has to be correct. Apple would never make a phone that with an incorrect model name, so it has to be correct there. Now let's do a Face ID test. If we go to settings and go to Face ID and passcode, I'm gonna enter my passcode because I already have it set up. I'm gonna set up Face ID, so let's click on it, then get started, position my face within this frame, and start rotating it slightly, like that, you can see. Okay, now I have it set up. I'm gonna click on setup later for the mask, because I don't really need that right now. Now I have Face ID set up. And Face ID on iPhones doesn't base on the camera. This is very important. When you cover the camera, it'll still unlock. So let's go to camera app first to see if we are able to cover the camera, just the camera. You can see we have like the whole dynamic island, but the left side of it is the sensors for Face ID and the right side is the camera. Now first I'm gonna try unlocking with the camera uncovered. You can see it works, and it should work. Now I'm gonna unlock with everything covered at the top. You can see I need to enter the passcode because it can't scan my face. It's also important because some fake phones may act like they see your face, but they actually don't see anything. And now let's try unlocking with the camera covered only. And it's unlocked. So it means that I have the real Face ID sensor and that it still works without the camera. Also, it is the last thing is going to App Store. I'm gonna click on continue, allow, and let's go here to the search bar right here and search for an app that is iPhone exclusive. For example, it's gonna be Bear Markdown Notes. If that app is available and you can install it, either clicking on a cloud with a down arrow or on get. If you click on get, like here, for example, then you'll need to either enter your Apple account password to verify the download, or double click on the side button and look at your phone to verify with Face ID. Now I'm gonna open the app and let's see if it works. It does, and it's an app that's Apple exclusive, which means it doesn't work on Android phones. So it also lets you verify whether your iPhone is real. And I hope that all these videos, all these tips made you sure whether you have the real or the fake iPhone. You also may want, if you find your iPhone still suspicious, you may want to go to an Apple store and ask the Apple worker to verify it. Or if you don't have an Apple store near, go into any other electronics store that sells iPhones and try comparing it with a different iPhone available. Try comparing the visuals, try comparing the dimensions, the system, how it works, if like going to settings looks the same on both, if going to App Store looks the same, if all the details, because it all comes down to details, if details are correct. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.